Hey everybody, this episode of the Fire Sprinkler Podcast was recorded sometime in 2024 at one of the different events that I was at. I found a file that I had labeled called Do Not Lose This File that had a bunch of episodes that I had recorded at the conferences in Dublin, in Orlando, at Intersect, everywhere. So no ads on them, just putting the episodes out there. Thank you everybody who supported me last year. Let's kick off 2025 with a bang. Here's a bunch of episodes. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning into this episode of the Fire Sprinkler Podcast. We are here at the NFPA Conference and Expo in Orlando, Florida. It is not cold. It is extremely hot, but it has been absolutely beautiful. An excellent conference, an excellent environment. I'm here with Carlos and I'm here with Grant from NFPA Global Solutions and Dyne.
Correct.
Are you combined or are you still separate?
As of a couple weeks ago, we were acquired by NFPA Global Solutions.
Awesome. Before we get into, because I got a lot of questions about that, before we get into that, let's do a little bit. Who are you and what's your involvement with NFPA Global Solutions?
Pleasure to meet everyone and thank you for the invite. I lead NFPA Global Solutions, so I'm the president of the business.
Okay. So what does that mean as far as your day-to-day role?
My day-to-day role is when things go really well, I have nothing to do. When things go
you can swear on this show if you want to.
Less than well, then it's on me to help everyone else to do that. But on a more serious note, we have a really good, bold plan into launching new services, into acquiring companies like we did with Dyne that we bring to the family. We're going to get into the details. But it's a lot about two things. Getting the right people on the team, on the bus, and create this culture of obsession around customer service. Those are the two things that I need to care.
What's your previous role and now your current role?
Fresh out of college, I started with Dyne, down a lab technician role, and then just rose my way with the company. When I started 11 years ago, it was maybe 6 employees. And the growth in the industry, the need for what we offer these customers has accelerated Dyne's growth. Now to 25, and where I'm now the president of Dyne Fire Protection.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Now, what does that mean for your role with the acquisition?
Yeah, I'm still the president of Dyne Fire Protection Labs. We are an NFPA solutions company.
Okay.
So yeah, I still retain the role. We still have everyone that knows us. It's still the same people there doing the same thing. We're still here to help the customer, make it easy to fulfill these standards.
It's just a hell of a backer.
Oh yes,
right.
Yes, the NFPA brand brings recognition. We had recognition before as
Absolutely,
well.
You did.
No,
that's why we found such a great company.
And the shared mission, like Carlos talks about, it's just such a good fit for us. We hope it's a good fit for them. So it's going to be a good relationship.
So even before the conference, people have been asking me at the conference, people have been asking me outside of the conference, what does NFPA Global Solutions mean for the brand? What is the purpose of the separation? Why go outside of the original kind of atmosphere of NFPA and create a separate entity?
As you know, NFPA has an incredible mission. Saving people's lives, saving property. That remains unchanged. NFPA Global Solutions is fully owned by NFPA, which means any dollar we make flow to NFPA for NFPA to continue to reuse it for the mission. Nothing changed from that perspective. With that said, for these past few years, there's so many people that email, ask NFPA, I have this product. How do we ensure that this product or this system match this specific standard? So when that question comes over and over and again, and the team, that's not the service that we offer today. Or, I have a set of contractors, I need to bring some more digital capabilities, codes are in paper, NFPA has launched Link, which is fabulous, but there's other things that I would like to do. And NFPA rightly so said, our business is the mission, is the standards, is the training, is personal certification. That's what we are really, NFPA is really good at doing. And we want to continue to focus in doing that well. And in the discussions with Jim Polly and with the board, we need to diversify, we need to react to the needs of the market. We need to expand the portfolio, we need to be more present in this market that is evolving. And therefore, the decision late last year and then executed this year to create a new entity that focuses in 3 areas. Test, certify, and inspect products, systems, or buildings, so what we call compliance. digital capabilities, which means, in practical terms, software and data that will help everyone into the electrical, fire and life safety industry to do their jobs easier, to do their jobs better.
Yep.
And one certain element that is around advisory services, call it NFPA Global Advisors, is also a really cool story. I'm going to get out of camera and come here in 1 second.
No problem.
You said that I could swear. I will not swear.
Absolutely, you can.
There was someone really, really bright at NFPA.
Yeah.
It's here.
Okay.
You will not see it's here. That listened to the customers in an incredible way. And sometimes companies, sometimes countries, oh, I need an NFPA standard. And they say, oh, this is the NFPA standard. And then they look at it and say, oh, I need it, but in this country, in this application, maybe it needs to be slightly different. Oh, I also need training. And when we start to put the different things together, we look and realize this beautiful thing. I'm going to come
There you
close.
go, bring it right up there, yeah.
This beautiful thing that we call the fire and life safety ecosystem says, for this entire ecosystem to work, you need codes and standards. You need qualified people. You need training. The government needs to do their job.
Yep.
You need emergency services. And you don't only need them, you need them to work on a concerted way.
Yep.
And they say, oh, I got you. So if I just have a standard, that's not good enough.
That's right, yeah.
And then they turn back, okay, now that I understand that I need all this, how am I going to make it happen? And NFPA said, well, that's such a good question.
Yeah.
And the creation of NFPA Global Advisors was, okay, we can help you to create a system for safety that is better.
Yep.
And we can help you to implement it in your country or large companies that work across many countries and have complex systems.
So was there a specific, and you don't have to name the country, but was there a specific country in place that approached NFPA and said, we need help? Can you help us?
More than one.
More than one. Okay, awesome.
And that's great. But I like to be thought-provoking, so don't swear, but I can be thought-provoking.
Yeah.
and sometimes some countries and some companies in that sense, well, we have it covered. We know how to do that. I said, oh, that's fascinating. And we look in our own backyards about, if we have it covered, how can we keep having wildfires over and over again?
Right, yep.
Oh, well, that's a good question. Well, how about the changes that are happening around the world? What do you mean? Technology changes. What do you mean? Well, are we having problems with batteries? Yes. Oh, so but we have it covered or we don't have it covered? So new technologies, new environments, it's just part of life, it's part of change. And to work, you need to have, again, an ecosystem that works well together.
The saying that I use with the podcast is you evolve with the industry or the industry evolves without you. So
Absolutely.
Everything that's been happening around the world has just been constantly moving forward without any kind of follow-up. And assuming the compliance aspect of this ecosystem is where Dyne comes into play.
Yes, correct. Yep.
So as far as like the availability of solutions that Dyne has, what do you guys mainly focus on?
Yeah, we have a variety of solutions today, but our main focus is in the inspection, testing, and maintenance part of the equation, right? So you install this system, hopefully you never need it, but if you do, you want to make sure it works, right? So NFPA and other standards as well, they have these requirements that you need to fulfill. And within them, they say, okay, we need to send a lab this sample. That's where Dyne comes in. That's where we found our niche. That's what we've been focusing on. So we offer fire sprinklers, firefighting foam, and a variety of other products that we can analyze, make sure it still meets the code, and get that contractor, that building owner, whoever needs it, is it going to work when they need it?
Right.
Yeah.
So have you guys changed the way you're doing that at all with this acquisition, or is it strictly you guys are still business as usual?
Correct. Yeah, we're still a customer focused, as Carlos talked about.
Can I tell an unbiased story?
Please.
I don't want them to have incredible passion about the customers.
That's the worst thing about a company is an acquisition. Hey, we buy you because we like you. Now do things the way we do it.
No,
that's not why you bought them.
I told you before you asked me what I do for a living. It's great people, great companies, and great culture, right? They have such an incredible passion about serving the customers. They do test results in 5 days. It's incredible. If you are an ITM company, you want to fulfill your job, you want to build it, you send the samples, you get the test results. Now, I'm going to give you, from my view, two other great examples.
Yeah.
Well, I need to send the samples. You can pick a water bottle, put foam sample, or I have a sprinkler. How do I do this? They create this understanding what's the day-to-day to be on the road, to be doing the job.
Yep.
Well, if I can create a place where you can just put the sprinkler head or put the foam in a box, shipped, prepaid, I just need to finish my job, go by UPS, and here it goes.
Yep.
It comes with the right label, we know it's the right company, we know everything. So super, super simple for the ITM provider to do their job. I said, this is an incredible company that do that. And then, I don't know if you have walked through the booth.
I have.
They have this little machine, incredible machine called Drop Master. So
Yes. Yeah.
what the heck is that? Are you a lab? No, we understand the customer. So help me out. Oh, it's very simple. When someone is trying to take a sprinkler head out, you do that thing and water comes out, all that thing comes out. That's not a good way to do the job.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
So they created this incredible machine that you plug it, sucks all the water out. 1, 2, 3 clicks and just take it out. Fantastic.
Yeah.
But what I want to leave away with the audience is this incredible passion of understanding the customer and what the customer needs and be there for them is just skyrocketed. Nothing to change there, just more of that.
That's right. And just the ability to do more things with less kind of withholding, right? Which is kind of the limitations. And full disclosure, a lot of the questions that I've been asking is NFPA going to switching from a non-for-profit model in order to benefit from it. But and I've said to people, think of what they could do without those restraints.
The question comes, I think is an interesting question, and the reply is pretty simple. All the money, we have one owner in NFPA, which is a non-for-profit entity that invests in public safety. All the money profit that we create goes back to NFPA to do what? To continue to do exactly the same thing that they did before.
Yeah.
So it's just in certain markets you need to operate slightly different business models, and that's what we decided to do.
So with this being the big conference, what a lot of the NFPA employees call the Super Bowl of NFPA right now, do you guys have an acquisition that you have made or are making that you're going to launch during this thing? I saw the eyebrows go up.
We did, in fact, Dyne is part of the family now for a few weeks. We thought it was better to bring it to the family first and be able to showcase it to them, which is what we did. Super proud. If anyone that have done a deal before, at the end of the day, two parties need to agree. It's always a little bit nervous, but we came to a great conclusion. We have other acquisitions that we have on the pipeline and continue to execute. We are really looking for great
just
companies.
whisper them in my ear. I swear I won't tell.
It is curious that it was that curious.
Absolutely,
But obviously we'll keep things confidential as they need to be.
Absolutely. Legal requirements, but I bug everybody that comes on.
Please.
What's the stuff? Come on, give me the inside scoop.
Yeah, I joke. Our own team asked the same question. The NFPA team. Okay, which company are you working on? Well, we can tell you for both the legal reasons and for the practicality is there is some codes of conduct that we need to do. But then I joke with them and say, well, you remember when you had your first boyfriend and second or girlfriend, whatever it is, did you want to tell everyone before the thing was done? Of course not.
That's right. Yeah. Awesome. Carlos, Grant, thanks for coming on the podcast and talking about this. I think we cleared up a lot of questions in the acquisitions and in the new company. And if anybody has any other questions, where do they reach out? Where do they go for more information?
Just visit us on our website, which is nfpaglobal.com or nfpaglobalsolutions.com, and feel free to reach out. And if they want to continue to be informed, reach out in LinkedIn or subscribe our newsletter, and we'll keep informing how we are developing.
Absolutely. How do people get a hold of you, and how do they find you for your different...
Same thing. Our website, dyneusa.com. They can also email me, grant@dyneusa.com. That's probably going to be the best way. We still have that personal touch here at Dyne. We're still here to help the customers, make it simple. So go ahead, reach right out to me.
Awesome. Guys, thanks for coming on the podcast.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. Hey everybody, the Laying It Down for Camp Bucko fundraiser is still going on. The donations have slowed down, but the hoses have not. This sea can is starting to get filled up. These are the ones I just unloaded from the trailer. Those are the ones that were sitting here since last year. These are all still sitting here from last year. We're looking to get donations rolling in. In addition to those hoses that I just showed you, I still have a picture that I'm going to insert right here of all the fire hoses that are still up in Pickering, Ontario. Thank you to the Toronto Social Housing for donating 95% of these fire hoses, as well as everybody else from Southwestern Ontario and Ontario for donating hoses. Well, let's get those donations to roll in. The link is posted below. $20 a hose. Let's get some money in. Let's support Camp Bucko. Thanks, guys.